Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic. We are aiming for the finale today. I think we've got locked down about half the map. We're owning the center area right now, except for this other third city. But we've kind of broken the backs of the AI. We're on the attack again, marching our ways into the deserts. We're prepping to march down against these guys. They're a bit of a big army down here. But we're in good shape for once, I feel. I mean, we'll see how it all goes. we got a couple new heroes also coming in. I was thinking about actually making some more before we get started. Leon Sticky Fingers. This is a human, and honestly, we just recently got this human city in the center. What if no terrain penalties +1 sight radius? Why don't we pick up old Leon Sticky Fingers? And then we can upgrade this guy also to a Sun Aegis. Grab this whole army. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we have a human hero that we can also go around and do some stuff with. Just for good measure. Every time a friendly stack dies, all remaining friendly creatures' HP increases by 20. Wow. This guy gets Swashbuckler for extra damage on Heroic Psych or Paragon. You know what, man? I'm going to go for Paragon with you. And I'm also kind of curious about this. No, okay, so this is like the best version of yourself. So it is just like souped up attack. He's gonna need some items if we really want him to have any chance of surviving something like that. Ergo, I think we'll just march him out of here. Where's going to be the best place for him to start? Why don't we go like over here to Outcast Capital? Because there's lots of good XP over here, and then we can grab a bunch of this and we can kind of march him through the northern lands. That way he gets some level ups en route. There, we got some trouble over here. We want to keep an eye on that. Just in case. Considering going up 1 step in difficulty from hard at this point, just not as dungeon. Dungeon's kind of bad. I mean, definitely we'll play... The next campaign will definitely be a harder version. Let's grab this Advanced Ascension. Temple creatures deal extra damage and minus 10% damage on native terrain. Why not? You are a temple, after all. And basic daylight magic, sure. Get a little extra bonus here for some gold. Attack or defense? Let's give him attack. And then we'll just keep souping around with him. We got a lot of these guys who are in like just this weird mid space right now. I'll go advanced leadership. Friendly creature's chance to take an additional turn increases by 1% per each point of morale, doubled if you know battlecraft. Ooh. I could mess with that. Why not? So, you've got a pretty good army here. Ah, yeah, so this must be the recruit all button to fill up your slots. I am also seeing... Oh, yeah, blue guy down here. Big blue guy down here. He basically equals this army. He's got some stuff that's a little bit bigger. Restores 20 movement points. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to march down here, restore my movement points, and then sit in this city. Because I think he will be cocky enough to try and fight me there. Lord Rufus. Something tells me you were going to drop off a bunch of troops to them. But I don't think that's doable anymore. So I'm going to have you just run up and grab some more troops. And then maybe we can send these guys up to here and have them get upgraded. I don't think they can see that far, so I'm going to at least trust that they can't. You were coming in here to pick up all these delicious paradox cubes. Pandora's box cubes. Insane amount of XP on this character. Sure, let's go expert nightshade magic. Do you know resistance? You do know resistance. Minus 15, so minus 30 attack and defense. I gotta turn back on the danger zones. Pick up a ton of gold. Kill these weird little kitty cats. Pick up a ton of gold. Alright, we're rich as hell right now. Pick up a bunch of legendary equipment. And you are good to go. Oops. Now. You don't have troops. You don't have troops. You do have troops. So this guy's got this special spell. Relocation. So I can actually just grab all these guys from super distance. Right? I can't grab them because they need to get upgraded, but we can get everybody else, which is good, so. Hero just rolled everything with a concubine fat eyes. Yeah, totally fair. Yes, Perion, I got your new badge. The 4-year badge is up and running. I was trying to make a 5-year badge too, but I got distracted and then didn't finish it. So there's only one person with a 5-year badge right now. So, or at least like everybody who's got the 5-year badge has also got the founder's badge. So, can we do the Fog of War reveal? Where was that? Clear fog. That is an enemy hero. That's an enemy hero that's not that strong. So we can also just wipe him out and this whole army for almost no price. Incredible. Take your ore mine. And then we can start working our way down to the city next. We'll go this way. It looks like there might be a friendly hero here as well. A rat called you stupid in Baldur's Gate? Well, I mean, were you doing something stupid? That's always the question. Somebody's stats got improved there. You're fine in here. So we have recruited everywhere but Meridia. Which I guess is one of our fancy new cities. Guard Captain Sun Aegis. This is in that like special side area. You need a mage's guild to get angels, so let's do that first. Glorious. Oh, Knight's Armor. Knight's Honor. Plate mail. We do have a character using that. We also have a Dwarven Fortitude belt. And a 2-faced mask. Once per round, if you kill an enemy with Heroic Strike, you could use it again. That would be nuts on her. because her special ability is like heroic strike is extra, extra good. She is using knight's armor. She's also using shadow of death, though. Which is really good. Can I give you wind? I'd love for you to clear out some extra stuff here. Because I'm kind of like, why not? Your like whole army is also dead right now. All right. End the turn. I got a year to finish the next badge. That's good. I feel like it'll probably take me a year to do it. Victory! Let's battle this, because I am inside the walls here. Which is exactly where I want to be. Yeah, and you really don't have that great units here. Let's get rid of the big boy. Seeing as I know he does the most damage. I'll have my big tubby boy go up. You're going to carapace. What do we got in terms of spells? All enemies can't use ranged attacks for 7 rounds. Well, that seems like a no-brainer. That's going to cripple you pretty badly. Boy, if that's the case, let's attack these sloths, seeing as they're the only ones who can actually get over my walls. That is really tempting. I'm going to wait. I'm getting the impression this guy doesn't know what to do now that I have removed his ability to cast spells. I'm seeing a lot of waiting happening. Damn, even those guys are doing 11 damage right now. Rude. With my cultists up here, I should probably use their ability actually, but do I want to move you out? I don't think I do. Because I think this guy is going to hurt me otherwise. Oof. But there must be traps here and I just can't see them. Wow, that tower killed 3. That's kind of nuts. I mean, man, if they can't attack for that many rounds... Increases the number of units in this friendly stack by 45%. These units are temporary and cannot exceed 100% of normal units in the stack. $850 pure damage to the target enemy. She's the one who gets, yeah, she has a like a special umbral grip attack, right? I could have this big guy come out. Let's wait until he goes. I'm gonna actually just wait my turn then. Suck up a few shots. 2 to 3. 1. Start getting rid of them. Oh, that's so nice. I'm loving this high morale. You know what? That Shoth is going to go next, so let's just hit it with her heroic strike. And I think I will go out here. Kill what we can. You also gain more Founders Badge slots when you got partnered. I think it goes from 10 to 25. Oh. I'm going to have to look at that. I have not yet investigated that. Oh, that's going to hurt. Well, nope. I have Communion, so he's still at green. Let that guy cast his pure attack damage, and then I guess just wait. Start softening up these dweebs. Honestly, these are only temporary units, so I might as well have them just come out now at this point. It's not really an issue if they die, so... These cultists can kill 4 to 5? Man. The cultists can actually do some serious damage. Alright, this big lad has got to come out here. Because he's going to get 2 turns in a row right now. Orange Crate definitely should get a Founder's Badge for all the mod efforts. Well, he's got the mod badge for all the mod efforts. He does have the best bonk modes. You're not wrong. I cannot deny that. Let's start by killing you. We'll hit you again. Do. Zap them. 85. Hit them. Get rid of them. I think I'll tower salvo you. And then I think I'll tower salvo you. Zippity zoopity. He attacks the main tower. And then my cultists. Okay. Interesting choices. Kill off all of them. Wow, did I take damage in this fight? I don't have rewind time. This is the only guy who took any damage. He lost 2 units. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I lost 2 ranged units. And I got a bunch of booty. Some really good booty, in fact. I am running out of space here. Let's get rid of these magical scrolls. Let's get rid of all this Popper's gear, because I don't really care for it. I say, while she is wearing a Popper's outfit. Dwarven Fortitude, Scholar's Wisdom, Wizard's Might, Shamanic Soul. Oh, I could have 2 of those. Overtime effects cast 1 lost round. Hero sees exact detail of neutral armies. And I would get 25% maximum mana. But I would lose +1 attack and yada yada yada. Honestly, I think that's probably a good idea. Ethereal Knowledge. What is this? Buckler Offhand. The Duelist's Pride. Friendly creatures counterattack even if the attacking enemy has Swift Strike. All friendly creatures have unlimited counterattacks. Whoa. Wizard's might, ethereal knowledge. Ethereal knowledge, scholar's wisdom, dwarven fortitude. Alright, I think I'm okay with this. Maybe I'll keep some of these pauper items, just in case. Temporal spheres suck. Inner light's okay, but we'll get rid of it for now. I feel good about this. Auntie Brian, hello, good morning. Steve Dave, the city guard. We could definitely rename Leon Sticky Fingers to Steve Dave, the city guard. Oh, actually, you can't rename heroes. I thought you could. This is just a biography. But alas, I was fooled. I was tricked. Trickery, I say. Trickery! Alright, this place needs a mage's guild. So we survived that with no penalties. Ergo sum. Should we go immediately beat up this other big army? Yeah, let's do that. Ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt. Mango, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know what? I'm just going to take that. That's a pretty good deal. He's got an army in here, but he doesn't have a hero. You're going up this way to upgrade those units. You're collecting all these legendary items. Very funny how this flight works. I'm also very much running out of room for her. Man, I guess with that 30 defense... Restores all creature growth for all cities under the player's control. Let's take that. Did that work? Stingers, votaries, mathas, unspeakables, mistresses, rift arbiters, and abyssal overseers. Spy all. A little annoyingly, this does not seem to save across saves. But it is pretty quick to fix. You guys are toxic trogs. Oh, I actually don't know what these guys have. These are like newer units. Purple Guile Infiltrators. Oh, you could double click them. Guile Infiltrator, Orate Dancer. Guile Infiltrator, Orate Dancer, Minotaur Vanguard, Medusa Queen. Purchase all. I ran out of money. I guess that shouldn't be that surprising. We can free a vampire hero. Sure, why not? And then we can also take this city. Get a level up. I'm not sure how we actually like trigger that level up to work. Boots of Travel. Plus 10 movement points. Get rid of these scrolls. Yeah, she is really kind of running low on troops here. That's become a difficult battle. All hero arcane spells have +1 level. Enemy levels. Man, there are some really wild items back here. Can I fly up here? I can, no. But I think, honestly, I have to probably teleport her back to town. Can I cast that? No? Now can I cast it? Hmm. There seems to be some limitation on these center areas about like what spells you can and cannot cast. But anyway, it does look like I can walk over this hillside now, so maybe we can just run her back. Run it back. Steal that guy's wood. All right. Grabbing that. Grabbing that. Doom, 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 doom. Visited, visited. You're working towards that popper's base. Which you also seem to be unable to do. Did you already do it? Have I lost my mind? Quite possible. Wouldn't surprise me all that much, honestly. So, you can grab this. Always have the minimal possible luck and always land an unlucky strike when attacking. That's very funny. Doubled if you know luck, doubled if you know intelligence. Let's go with that. Steal this gold vein. And honestly, I think I'm going to have to just like get her out of here. Undead pets. Yeah, they're not going to last very long. Now we got no money, honey. So let's end the turn. You got a bit of a stack there. If I can keep you outside that city walls, though, we should be able to beat you. Here's another fresh new hero, Talaris the Betrayed. And Blackhorn. Part of me wonders, like, can they run out of heroes? Ba-da-da-da. Now, you're not going to get unfathomable or anything. Thaumaturgy can be nice. Masterful Umbral Grip, 100% extra damage. Based on spell power. Let's go Advanced Daylight Magic, because there is one here that scales off of Expert Logistics. And we'll say Luminous Focus. Basic Battle Magic, that's a lot. That's like an extra 4 attack and defense. Scales off of resistance. What do you have? Offense. Sorcery. Basic Battlecraft scales off of nothing, really. I guess things scale off of it. Logistics, Insight. I'm just going to grab Expert Daylight. And we'll go get that extra speed. Head towards Chainmail, a bunch of magic scrolls. This is all garbage. Trash, 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 trash. I don't know where this guy's units went. Because that army down here didn't take them. Magic Circus. Extra points. Honestly, at this point, I think let's just like follow the road. Rufus, you are coming up here to upgrade all your creatures. Because then I can also go like this. Like, oh. None of these are upgraded either. It just like automatically picked the basic things for them. Now you can grab all of them. Now you have a beefy army. And you're like level 11, so I could probably actually put you to use. You're just going to come up here, and then I'm going to teleport you to a city. Because why make you walk when I can town portal? Route. Unspeakable slots, mistresses of chains, mathlas, votaries, and stingers. And then you can grab everybody, and you're going to have to head back to also that city. Baby steps, babies. So we've taken this. We'll grab that big fog of war boost. And then we should be basically pushing on their last spot here. Let's give this guy second win, because then he can get this fountain, get an extra 40 points. And I want to say this might be their capital. Ah, we're so close. Can you cast that twice a day? You can. Yoink. +2 knowledge. I don't think we need these guys. Real talk. I don't even think they're going to come into play. Dum 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 dum. A bunch of law points here as well. Enemy speed and initiative reduced by 1. Yeah, let's take that. Enact the law. You have 2 reds. Paragon. Let's go daylight magic. Luminous charge. Then you're going that way. You can run that way. I feel like I'm really just like kind of going all about this a bit unnecessary at this point. But I do want to see how stonk we can get. So I'm fine with you just staying in there. Dr. Sean, hello, good morning. Spell was Wall of Fire. Oh, for the rat. Feels like overkill for a rat. Ah, rude. Sneaking around my good army. 20 to 40 alchemical dust. Oh, somebody else stole it. +1 attack and +1 attack here and here. What are we doing? Ba, 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 ba. I wish your hero paths would save in between rounds so you could kind of like remember what the heck you were trying to do. Currently, it can be a little bit tricky to do that when you have bad brain like I do. When your brain is not so good. When you've got a forgetful little brain. So this is a stomp. Absolute stomp. Absolute curb stomp. All right. You are so far north. How about we town portal you to Erdis? And then you can come down and give some backup. You're coming in here to just grab some upgrades on these dweebs. And then honestly, I could teleport you back to Meridia, probably. Sort of want to get those final locations locked in. All right, we got more money than God right now. I'm not worried about it. Let's focus on the people who matter. I guess we have this castle. Nobody is here, so second wind. Is this their capital? Object. It's like outpost? That's going to deny them there. I do just want to see what we get from these really big fights. Beelzebub's boon. Legendary had 12 knowledge, but -4 spell power. So the other piece of this we've seen is, we actually have it on the weird like fish guy, is +12 attack, -4 defense. If you have all 4 of them, friendly creatures deal maximum damage. -2 to morale and luck. That's good. I'm not using that other ring. Allows hero to cast all arcane spells. All primal spells have +1 slots. You have Nightshade. And all tier 2 spells. Why don't I give you all arcane spells? Because that seems kind of nuts. I thought I picked up a thing here as well. Maybe I don't have it yet. Liquid Silence I'm thinking about. Oh, wow. Okay, so I think we just got every other spell upgraded. Big time. And we picked up another legendary item there. Oh, I didn't realize these can also be upgraded. +4 knowledge. Oh, man. These legendary ones are very good. So I just picked up an item here. Learns luck, economy, and daylight magic. Logistics, battle magic, and intelligence. You have logistics. All hero arcane spells have +1 level. All arcane spells. So let's put on that Orb of Eternity here. And now I can cast all arcane spells and they all have +1 level. The knights are giving me 2 morale and 2 luck. Could take this plus 12 knowledge for extra mana, but I would lose spell power. All hero primal spells get plus 1 level? I guess you're not really casting primal spells. Okay. I'm going to skip a lot of this. So I don't think I can fly over there either, due to the weird rules of flight. But I am pretty sure this is their final army. Ba 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 ba. Is that it? That's their final city, right? I can actually sit in their city. They have a bunch of stuff here to recruit. Oh my god, they didn't even recruit these things while I was coming in. So, does this button only work if the city is empty? Yes. And it only recruits the basic versions. Or maybe it's just glitching out a little bit on me. Shoot, shoot. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Okie dokie. Lord Rufus. I don't know, man. Start stealing some sawmills and stuff, I suppose. Pass, pass, pass. Let's just end that turn. Victory! Well, we wrapped that up significantly faster than I thought we would this morning. Wow. Dudes, this is insane for a demo. This is absolutely nuts. Arena mode, a quick game mode where you draft the hero, equipment, and army, then proceed directly to duel with an opponent. This was classic we just played. Faction picks and bans. Classic mode, but each player only controls one hero. Faster paced and more focused. Helltide, Harmony, and Memory Lane. Classic Battle of Champions. Temple, Necropolis, Necromancers and Vampires. Shadowspire's undead rise after each battle and sap strength from their foes with every strike. I feel like we didn't get to see any of those, really. The Church of the Sun. Well-rounded troops gain extra benefits from buffs. Schism can deny opponents' abilities in magic while growing an ever-growing horde of monstrous creatures. Yeah, we definitely did end up having quite a horde. And then the Underground focused on subterfuge and versatility. Each of their units has 2 types of attacks. Right, and a lot of their units also don't use focus, which I thought was really interesting. I cannot believe how many heroes are also just, like, available. Grave Robbers, Liches. Masterful Rewind Life Spell. Oh, that's fun. Can revive units beyond their original amount. That's nuts. That's nuts. The dungeons got like Medusas, boosted heroic strikes. Infiltrators generate gems and luck. Keeps her army when fleeing from battle with neutral squads. That's a really cool one. And extra persuasion power when using diplomacy. Oh, that's really fun. So her whole thing is about going around the map and like picking up all neutral squads. Difficult to do, but you know, you just run from any fight you can't take. Extra damage with spells, just period. Extra XP. Very, very cool. These guys definitely seem more straightforward. Most of them are just like, we have a master version of a spell, or we buff like swordsman growth, you know, or this guy's like, I have crazy heroic strike. Increase all damage taken by the target by 20% until the end of the next round. That's actually very, very good. If you get certain items which buff heroic strike, he could be an absolute beast. It's an insane demo. Like, this is actually ludicrous. Thank you for joining us. This is going to be our first look at Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era. If you want to see more campaigns, let me know on YouTube in the comments. I almost for certain I'm going to come back and play these other groups because this was really good. There's just so many other demos I want to play this week as well. But this is super fantastic. I cannot wait to play more of this. I cannot wait for its full release. You can check it out right now. The demo is free for all of you. So go give it a look. Until next time.